So I have to survive here, and this is my home for the next, well, it's supposed to be 100 days. And if I can last 100 days, I'll actually earn $10,000. And all I have to do is outlast myself. So I'm allowed to take 7 items to survive with, and I thought these would be the best 7 items that I could pick. And first of all, I brought this ladder. And the reason I brought the ladder is because if I wanted to hang food up high in the tree because of bears or velociraptors, then I could put this up high so they can't grab it. I brought a picture of my dog, Emmy. And Emmy is my best friend, my comfort. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Emmy. Hi. Aww. Hopefully we edit that out. Next, I brought a golf club. So this I'm going to use for hunting. And you're allowed to bring 1 hunting tool, and I thought a 5-iron would be an excellent hunting tool. Next, because I brought a 5-iron, I brought a golf ball. I brought a magnifying glass, and magnifying glasses are really good for reading, and the Bible, of course, very important. I brought a blender. I like smoothies. I just have to find fruit and hunt for milk, yogurt. And finally, I brought a kazoo. And I think a lot of contestants in the past have brought a musical instrument just to keep their mind sharp. And so I brought this here. Okay, so those are my items, and this is my home for the next 100 days. Wish me luck. Well, I'm going to need to. Did you hear that sound? Is that a bear? Here, bear. That sounds like an African web-toothed bear. Now, they come out especially. No, they don't come out now because actually it's the dry season. You hear that sound? That's a Lofttown fanged weasel bird. And you know what they do? Is they actually swoop down in the middle of the night and they steal your teeth. So the tooth fairy doesn't get it and you don't get money. And then they sell the teeth on the open market. And these birds are rich. I'm both frightened and slightly envious. What are those things scurrying? You hear that? You hear the skedaddling? Those are Lofttown skedaddlers, and they like to chew on people's toenails in the middle of the night and in the daytime. In fact, high noon is feeding time for the Lofttown skedaddlers. They're really, really small, but they have big ears which drag on the ground. They drag on the ground. I am quaking in my sandals right now. Well, in order for me to survive, I'm going to have to find something to keep the animals away, and I think the only way to do that would be to build a fire. But you know what? I think I need someone to keep me from losing my mind. That's why I brought my Bible. I remember looking up some of the verses before I left, and I wanted to make sure that I had the proper Bible verses so that I could keep myself sane and to not lose sight of the end goal. And I found in chapter 41 of Isaiah, verse 10, and it says, "Do not fear, for I am with you, says the Lord. Do not be dismayed, for I am with you. I am your God. And I will strengthen you, and I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. And the one who's in charge of the entire universe is with me right now, and I know that. So therefore, I'm a little fearful right now. I know that God is watching over me. So do not fear. It kind of reminds me of the time when I fell into my car and I got locked inside. I was crying and I was screaming out for help. I'm like, somebody get me out of here. I'm suffocating. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I got caught inside. I used every ounce of my brain to try to figure out a way to get out of that car. This reminds me of that time, except completely different. I need to get some sleep, and the only way I'm going to do so is if I build a fire. So I'm going to go look for some wood, see if I can get myself a fire started in order to keep these animals away from me. All right, I picked up my wood. I got some good dry wood. In fact, it's been a dry season lately, so I thought I got some good pieces here. So I just got to get the fire started, and obviously we're not given matches or anything like that, so I have to find a way to get this going. Fire. Yeah. Fire. 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 Up fire. Fire come from the sky. Fire. The fire. The fire. Okay, I can do this. At least the wood is still dry. At least the wood is still dry. Come on!
In life, there are challenges, and we all have to face the elements, and we cannot face them alone. This is where the good news comes in. God will never leave us. He will always be by our side to face the elements. And we need God's love and grace to guide us through hard times. God promises us in Isaiah 41 that He is with us and that He will strengthen us. God will always fulfill His promises. As you go through the day, remind yourself of this promise, and remind yourself that when you're facing hard times, God will never leave you hanging. He is right beside you and strong enough to help you face the elements.